Imagine a world before us, a civilization that rivaled our own in complexity, yet vanished without a trace. This is the premise of a captivating theory known as the Silurian Hypothesis. Named after a fictional ancient race in the British sci-fi series Doctor Who, this hypothesis presents a thought-provoking question. What if there was an advanced civilization on Earth millions of years before humans arrived on the scene? The Silurian Hypothesis is not just a wild guess or a science fiction trope. It's a thought experiment, a challenge to our anthropocentric view of history. It pushes us to consider the possibility of an ancient civilization that rose and fell, leaving little to no trace of its existence. A civilization that mastered technology, explored the cosmos, maybe even altered the climate. A notion that challenges our place in time, the Silurian Hypothesis, a tale of the unexpected. From the realms of science fiction, the Silurian Hypothesis made its way into scientific discourse. A truly fascinating journey that began, of all places, in the fantastical universe of the renowned television series Doctor Who. Yes, you heard that right. The term Silurian was originally used to describe a race of sentient reptiles that supposedly existed on Earth before the rise of humankind in this beloved British series. The idea found its way into the realm of science when two respected NASA scientists, Gavin Schmidt and Adam Frank, coined the term Silurian Hypothesis in 2018. Their objective was not to prove the existence of a pre-human civilization, but rather to ask a provocative question. If an advanced society did exist millions of years ago on Earth, would we be able to detect their geological footprint today? Their hypothesis is rooted in the concept of the Anthropocene, the current geological age viewed as the period during which human activity has been the dominant influence on climate and the environment. Schmidt and Frank pondered, what if there was a Silurian age similar to the Anthropocene era that we could uncover? This question led them to explore the potential signatures a technologically advanced civilization might leave behind. They proposed that a sufficiently advanced society would likely have modified their environment in detectable ways, similar to how our own civilization has. These modifications, they posited, could potentially be preserved in the geological record, waiting to be discovered. But what would these signs look like? That's where things get tricky. They could be anything from alterations in sediment layers to chemical changes in the atmosphere, or even technological artifacts buried deep within the Earth's crust. The possibilities are as intriguing as they are vast. This hypothesis is more than just a sci-fi concept. It's a question that science dares to ask, a question that challenges our understanding of Earth's history and our place within it. It urges us to look beyond our own existence, to consider the unimaginable, and to explore the unknown. If such a civilization existed, wouldn't there be evidence? That's the question that gets the gears turning, doesn't it? Let's dive into this fascinating conundrum. The Silurian Hypothesis is named after an ancient race of reptiles from the Doctor Who series known as the Silurians, who had a high-tech civilization before humans. But this isn't about TV shows, it's about a real scientific proposal. An intriguing one that suggests an advanced civilization could have thrived on Earth before our time and left little to no recognizable traces. The main supporting theory revolves around the concept of the Anthropocene. This term refers to the current geological age, viewed as the period during which human activity has been the dominant influence on climate and the environment. The theory proposes that if a pre-human civilization existed, it would likely have triggered a similar epoch, leaving an indelible mark on the planet. So what kind of evidence could we expect? Well, it's a tricky one. Concrete structures or plastic waste might not survive the ravages of time and geology, but scientists suggest we should look for subtler signs. These could be in the form of anomalous isotope ratios, which are chemical fingerprints left by industrial processes, or unusual sediment layers that might indicate large-scale agricultural practices. Another piece of evidence might be technofossils. These are human-made objects that have become part of the geological record, like discarded smartphones or plastic bottles. If a Silurian civilization had similar habits, we might find their technofossils if we knew what to look for. Then there's the search for extinct forms of life. If this civilization was not human, their existence might have caused the extinction of other species, leaving a noticeable gap in the fossil record. The evidence might be subtle, yet it's a whisper from the past that we can't ignore. It's a tantalizing proposition, isn't it? A civilization lost in the sands of time, their stories waiting to be discovered. As we continue to explore this hypothesis, we might just find ourselves rewriting the history books. A hypothesis this provocative is bound to spark reactions. And indeed, the Silurian hypothesis has done just that. The scientific community has reacted with a mixture of intrigue and skepticism. On one hand, the idea that a technologically advanced civilization could have existed before us is tantalizing. It pushes the boundaries of our understanding of Earth's history and prompts us to question what we know about our own place in it. Yet, skepticism abounds. After all, the Silurian hypothesis does challenge the established narrative of life's evolution on Earth. Some scientists question the lack of physical evidence, pointing out that a civilization of such sophistication should have left behind more than just hypothetical traces. It's a reasonable point. After all, we humans have certainly left our mark in a relatively short span of time. However, proponents of the hypothesis argue that traces of such a long-gone civilization might be difficult to recognize today. They propose that geological processes like erosion and plate tectonics could have erased most signs of this ancient society. It's a compelling argument, one that emphasizes our planet's dynamic and ever-changing nature. Now, let's turn our attention to the court of public opinion. The Silurian hypothesis has captured the public's imagination in a big way. It's the stuff of science fiction brought to life, a real-life mystery for us to unravel. Conversations about the hypothesis thrive online, with people speculating about what this ancient civilization might have been like. From fantastical theories about dinosaur architects to more grounded discussions about the nature of evidence and history, these conversations reflect our innate curiosity and desire to understand our place in the universe. Expert opinions are divided. Some find the hypothesis fascinating, a testament to our ability to question and reimagine our past. Others, however, caution against getting carried away, reminding us of the importance of evidence in scientific discourse. Whether it's skepticism or curiosity, the Silurian hypothesis stirs the pot. It challenges us to think critically, to question our assumptions, and to remain open to the unexpected. In that sense, it embodies the spirit of scientific inquiry, reminding us that sometimes the journey of exploration matters just as much as the destination. What would it mean for us if the Silurian hypothesis holds true? Let's delve into the vast ocean of implications and speculations. Imagine if we could confirm that an advanced civilization roamed Earth before us. It would not just be a remarkable discovery, but a paradigm shift in our understanding of history and science. It would mean that our species is not the first to climb the ladder of evolution and reach the pinnacle of cognitive ability and technological prowess. Our view of history, currently anthropocentric, would need to be reframed. We'd have to accept that we are not the first tenants of this planet, and that our lease might not be as exclusive as we once believed. We'd have to rewrite textbooks, rethink our theories, and reassess our assumptions about what it means to be civilized. From a scientific perspective, this would open up new avenues of research. Scientists would scramble to uncover the reasons behind the extinction of this pre-human civilization. Was it a catastrophic event, an asteroid impact, or a drastic climate change? Or perhaps a self-inflicted disaster, a warning from the past for our future? And then there's the question of technology. If this ancient civilization was advanced, what marvels might they have achieved? Could we find remnants of their technology buried deep within the Earth? Imagine the possibilities. Ancient quantum computers, energy sources unknown to modern science, or a completely different approach to technology that we can't even fathom. And what about us as a species? How would such a revelation shape our collective identity? Would we feel humbled, knowing we are not the pioneers we thought we were? Would it inspire us to reach greater heights, or would it instill fear, knowing that our predecessors, despite their advancements, did not survive? The Silurian hypothesis, if proven, would certainly shatter our conception of ourselves as the crowning glory of evolution. It's a tantalizing thought, full of mystery and intrigue, It's a revelation that could redefine our understanding of time, civilization, and our place in the cosmos. The Silurian Hypothesis, a captivating tale of the unexpected. We've journeyed from its origins, rooted in the realms of science fiction, to its development into a fascinating scientific inquiry. We've delved into the potential evidence and theories that lend credence to this hypothesis, sparking our imaginations and challenging our understanding of Earth's history. We then navigated through the myriad reactions from both the scientific community and the public, revealing the intriguing balance of skepticism and curiosity that this hypothesis evokes. But what does it all mean? How would the confirmation of the Silurian hypothesis reshape our understanding of history, science, and our place in the cosmos? These are questions that continue to fuel our exploration and our wonder. And now, it's your turn to join the conversation. What are your thoughts on the Silurian hypothesis? Share your ideas in the comments below. Keep questioning, stay curious, and until next time, continue exploring the unexpected with us.